Good morning. Good morning. Um, wow. I know it's been a few days. I haven't really been counting, but I just wanted to stop by because, listen here, Ladybug only speaks when God speaks. And so, because I heard the voice of God on today, early this morning, in the 6 o'clock hour, I wanted to pause and share with you before today got busy. Good morning, gods and goddesses. And for those of you that don't understand why I'm addressing you as gods and goddesses, God said He created us in His own image and His own likeness. So if he did that and we believe his word, then guess what? You're a god, sir, with a little g, and I'm a goddess with a little g. We're not the one true and living God, but we are his offspring. And so now that we clarify that, good morning again. Listen here to my gods and goddesses. Listen, you are a designer's original. As we go throughout this season of wisdom, as we're seeking to do the things that God has laid in our heart to do, and it's all not ministry. It may be businesses, it may be mission work, it may be ministry. Whatever it is that you're doing, this is what the Lord said today. My dears, do not compare yourself to the next person. First of all, they're only going to show you their best self. So you be comfortable with being your authentic, real self. Listen here, the way the word was portrayed to me this morning, and the basis was David, and we all know, most of us know how David became king. He was anointed, he was selected, he was handpicked. Out of all of his brothers, his dad wanted the one, his brother who was tall. He looked like a king. Guess what? And he resembled the one Saul who was going out. But David wasn't even considered. But the man of God, because he was in tune to God, knew that David was the one and not his brother. And so when they called David in, something that the word and the man of God showed this morning was that they stood David right beside his brother to try to belittle David, to more elevate his brother, because his brother looked the part. But remember, God said, I'm after the heart. I'm not after what man looks like. And so I'm going to encourage you to embrace your flaws, your faults, your shortcomings, because that's what makes you you. That's why you can handle the stuff that you go through, and your counterpart can only look like an Instagram model or a Barbie doll or a fitness guru with a six-pack. Sir, ma'am, be you. You are a designer's original. So guess what? Embrace yourself. Embrace who you are. Don't allow someone else to overshadow you with what they say that you don't have, or you do have, that contradicts where they are. If you don't have a 5-digit address, if you don't have a driveway or garage, if you don't drive the latest luxury car, if you don't have a 6-figure job, guess what? The things that you've been through, some of your counterparts won't or can't. They don't have the testimony that you have. Embrace who you are. Be who you are. And don't let comparison diminish who you are. I'm just speaking from a real place right now. For those of us who are in ministry and we are pushing and pressing toward this goal that God has for us, do it the way God said do it. Don't do it like your grandmother did it. Don't do it like your mother did it. And I'm speaking from a real place. Because see, what I endured in my life and what I've experienced, my mother hasn't experienced. She's experienced her own stuff. So the people that God has sent her after in ministry is for her. But the people who God sent me after is for me. Let me just tell you, let me free somebody. Let me help somebody. I've been preaching for 10 years. I don't hoop. I don't try to be like anybody else. God has truly been the one who has elevated me. And it goes back to my initial sermon and say elevation is a God thing. God created us uniquely. I'm not anybody else. So guess what? Embrace who you are. Listen here. If you listen to my playlist that I use when I go to work out, you probably will question whether or not I'm a Christian. Because guess what? I still listen to go-go. I like vintage go-go. I like the go-go that with the bounce beat. I'm trying to get the new age go-go. It's okay. But guess what? I'm an old school rap girl. I'm an old school hip hop girl. So you might hear a little bit of anything. But because that's not my Egypt, it doesn't define me. I've learned to embrace me. Embrace what I want. Many of the pitfalls in our lives is because we've laid down our originality and our uniqueness and tried to pick up what others say we should be doing, what we should look like. And guess what? I'm going to embrace me. I'm going to embrace me. And when you embrace you, beloved, and you fall so in love with you, it won't matter what the next person say. So guess what? And the reason why we're like that, because we're like David. We are people after God's own heart. We are after God's heart. So it causes us to sometimes shy back, lie back, support everybody else, and we just wait our turn. But God's saying now it's your turn. It's your turn. Your uniqueness. But see, because it's your turn, don't try to look like her, ma'am. Don't try to look like him, sir. Be you. Let you look like you. I remember someone asked me, are you going to put a wig on? No. And I almost said a curse word. Guess what? I love my sister locks. This is who I am. I don't want a lace front. This is who I embrace. Now, I've seen something that look nice, and it looks nice on her and her and her. But for me, I like being natural. Don't allow anybody to belittle where you are. Accept who you are and what you like. Guess what? I'm being real free and transparent. Failed relationships failed in my life. I don't know about you. Is because I tried to choose people who I thought was okay with my family, that my family said I should be with. And you know, my family, God bless them and I love them. Being a straight A student, parents always want the best for their children. But guess what? I got to know I have a heart, what's best for me. And because I love basketball and because I love football, because I'm a sports girl, I not only love it, I can get out there and play it. Because I'm multi-talented, I can multitask, I can do a whole lot of different things. Guess what? I was in relationships that had me trapped and bound because I wasn't free to be who I am. So I had to spread my wings and embrace Christania, embrace Ladybug, embrace who I am. So my beloved, embrace you today. Be the best you, because the next level is looking for you, not looking for somebody else's imposter. I love you. Ladybug has spoken. I'll see you later.